Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, I hope you're all having a super day and enjoying. Most of us get a week off between Christmas and New Year's, but I did do many years of noticing that everyone else got off and I didn't. Because no one else wanted to do graveyards, even though they were off school, but, well, whatever. What I'd like to talk to you today is about something I have been talking about on here quite a bit, and that is if you overeat, calculate your ketones and then give yourself insulin to cover it. But one thing I did forget to mention was that, one, I think I have mentioned this point, but one, don't do it all the time. Two, you do it when you make sure you have the sugar to cover it. Because what happens is you get so much insulin going in your system, you forget how much carbs you've had to cover this, and oh my God, things just keep constantly going downhill. It's important that you know how much you have. And it's imperative before you do anything like this, check with your doctor. You thought I was going to give you a tip. Check with your doctor. Make sure you know how to count carbs. And I'm talking accurately. For example, what was it? Thursday night, I did give correct amount of insulin for the amount of carbs I had had, and my blood sugar was through the roof first thing in the morning. Now I'm used to this, so I thought, oh yeah, but I did the exact same thing every other time, and it brought me down quickly. This time everything just kind of sauntered. So maybe this time I actually did it correct. So maybe one day I'll devise a test and show you different sort of vegetables and meats and carbohydrates and see how much are on certain foods. Now, yesterday was a long day. I went out and went to the grocery store because I had to get bread. I was going to be out of bread, and home support would be running around with their heads cut off if I didn't have the correct supplies available to them. And I just couldn't feel right. Like, it's not right. So I went out, I got the bread, I came back home, and I got up out of my chair, and my whole back below the shoulder blade was just aching. It was like the worst pain I have ever felt. I came in, took some Tylenol, I laid down, and things seemed to get better until I had to get up at bedtime, and then I tried sitting up before they get here. I just couldn't do it. It was almost like my whole back just seized right up. And what's the point of that? I thought we were talking about carb counting and everything. Well, if you're not going to get the same activity that you normally do, maybe not increase your insulin so much. Sorry, my eyes. It's so easy. I just noticed I'm looking a little flushed. Maybe it's just the red. A little better, but now, besides carb counting and insulin, what you put into your body can be more important. Like if you had such a big meal that you decide, oh well, I'm going to miss my dinner. And then you wonder why you had such a severe reaction. Well, you know what? I can tell you why you had such a severe reaction. Because you didn't count the correct amount of carbs. You decided you weren't going to take any insulin, and your body said, hey, I don't have enough fuel here. Hey, remember me, the cells that you need every single day? I'm not getting the correct amount of glucose. So, no one said that diabetes control was going to be easy. It's going to be quite difficult sometimes. And you need to be aware of these things and try to estimate the best you have. Now, I've heard of people, oh well, yeah, Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's so much food on the table, I just give myself 100 units and sit down and eat. Well, what did you have extras of? Well, blah, 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 blah. And they list off that they stayed pretty close to their diet, or their meal plan, sorry. And then, well, that's why you had a severe low. Sometimes it makes me wonder, and you have to start using your noggin to figure out why you went low. And this could be a time where you're going to learn. And I want you to make sure that you learn appropriately. Every mistake you ever made, whether they're totally negative or positive, doesn't matter. That's a learning tool. Learn from it. Learn not to do it again. You will see what will happen to your body after. Maybe it's you ended up on an ambulance on the way to the hospital, or maybe you were able to control it. But if you come up and say, well, I didn't know why this happened, that's not helping you. I really think everyone, every so often, should go and make sure they see or go through a reintroduction, got that extra R in there, about carb counting, how to do it. For years I didn't know that sugar alcohols and all that could be taken away. I just didn't know that. And you should start learning all the ins and outs. It may be carb counting, refresher, maybe, I don't know, half an hour. I'm not saying yes, you have to go sit through the whole thing again, because hell, I know that can be as boring as hell. But do it, it's for your own good. And remember that. Anyway, I hope you had a great day, and don't talk yourself out of getting re-educated on carb counting. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye now.